but it's deeper than that. This is about reclaiming yourself, about realizing that your body, your energy, your masculine power, they're not gone. They're still here. They're yours to awaken. If you're still watching this, it means there's a spark in you. That already says a lot. Not every man is willing to admit he wants change, that he deserves to feel alive, that he's tired of silence, of shame, of pretending his sexuality doesn't matter anymore. Here's what I want you to remember. Masturbation is not a sin. It's not weakness. It's not shame. It's a form of self-care, a training ground for your nervous system, a tool to reconnect with your masculine core. Losing sensitivity, erection strength, and desire isn't inevitable. Most of the time, it's not about age, it's about poor habits. If you've been watching porn for years, rushing to finish, tensing your whole body, training your brain to seek quick release, you've wired yourself for failure. But the good news, you can rewire it. You can retrain your system to respond differently. Slow down, breathe, focus on sensation, not fantasy. Contract your pelvic floor muscles. Let the blood flow build. Feel your power coming back, not in your imagination, but right there in your body. And if you want to go deeper, if you want real results, I recommend using a Kegel device. It's not magic, it's science. When you train the muscles that control your erections, your bladder, and your orgasm, you get control over your manhood again. Thousands of men are silently suffering because they think it's just age. Don't be one of them. Be the man who takes his power back. The link is in the description. And hey, if this resonated with you, leave a comment below. Let's break the silence together. It's not just about harder erections. It's not just about stopping leakage. It's about owning your masculinity, fully, unapologetically, powerfully. Most men live disconnected from the very part of their body that makes them a man. They work out their arms, their chest, their back, but ignore the core of male vitality, the pelvic floor. And that's why millions suffer from weak erections, premature ejaculation, prostatitis, urinary incontinence, and low libido, silently. Here's what they never told you. Your erectile strength isn't just about testosterone. It's about blood flow and muscle tone. Your control during sex isn't about willpower. It's about training the right muscles. Your energy levels and confidence are deeply connected to your sexual function. Your pelvic floor muscles are the foundation for all of it. If you've been feeling less sensitive during sex, less spontaneous desire, sluggish blood flow, weak morning erections, embarrassed or ashamed about your performance, you're not broken, but your body is calling for attention. Kegel exercises are not just for women or guys with medical issues. They are the secret weapon of high-performing men, and when combined with proper breathing, core engagement, and focused practice, they become life-changing. Let's get brutally honest. Porn doesn't help you. It steals your dopamine. It numbs your sensitivity. It trains your brain to associate pleasure with passivity. You need to become active again, in your body, in your control, in your masculinity. Here's how to start reclaiming it. Identify your pelvic floor muscles, the ones you use to stop urination midstream. Start with slow contractions, 5 seconds on, 5 seconds off. Do this daily. Consistency beats intensity. Pair it with deep breathing. Inhale on relax, exhale on contract. Progress to pulsing contractions for stamina and control. Avoid squeezing your abs or glutes. Isolate the pelvic floor. Use a Kegel trainer device to measure and improve. Real feedback equals real results. You don't need to do it alone. The Kegel trainer I recommend is discreet, effective, and comes with guided programs designed specifically for male pelvic health. You'll track your progress. You'll feel the difference in weeks. And you'll know this isn't placebo. It's rebuilding your foundation. I'm not saying this will fix everything overnight, but I am saying if you ignore this area, things will get worse, not better. And if you finally give it the attention it deserves, things can improve more than you thought possible. If you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, ED, weak erections, premature ejaculation, low libido, or even prostate inflammation, this is your starting point. No pills, no gimmicks, just you and your most important muscle group. And you know what's crazy? You can do this while sitting in traffic. You can do it while brushing your teeth. You can train your sexual health without anyone even knowing. Why aren't more men doing this? Because no one talks about it. Because we've been trained to feel shame about improving our own bodies. Because most of us wait until it's too late. But if you're watching this, it's not too late for you. Comment below if this resonates. Share this video with a friend who needs it. And check the link in the description if you're ready to level up with the Kegel trainer I personally recommend. You know what's crazy? Most men wait until things go really wrong before they do anything. They ignore the early warning signs. We convince ourselves that fatigue is normal, that a soft erection is just stress, that low libido is just life. But deep down, we know. We feel the shift. The energy is off. The confidence isn't the same. We lose that edge. And it's not just physical. It affects how we show up at work, in relationships, in the mirror. I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to stay that way. You're not broken. You're just untrained. You've been building muscles in the gym, but ignoring the most important ones, the ones that fuel your sexual energy, control your performance, and connect you to your inner fire. These are your pelvic floor muscles, and no one teaches us how to use them. Not in school, not in porn, not even in most medical clinics. Kegel exercises change everything. They're not just for women. They're a secret weapon for men who want to feel strong again. When you start doing them right, and I mean properly, with focus and consistency, you'll feel the difference in weeks, not months. Weeks. You'll wake up with harder morning wood. You'll last longer. You'll feel that pressure build in a way that reminds you you're alive. You'll feel proud of your body again. And the best part? It's natural. You don't need pills, gimmicks, or surgeries. You need awareness. You need intention. You need to train these muscles like you train your chest or arms. When you squeeze your pelvic floor, hold, breathe, release. You're building strength where it matters most. You're improving blood flow. You're increasing control. You're reconnecting with your masculine power. Most guys don't even realize how disconnected they are until they start this work. They've numbed out. Years of poor habits. Porn, shallow breathing, stress, sugar, sitting too much. All of that shuts down this vital part of the body. But the moment you start bringing your attention back, the moment you begin to engage those muscles daily, you'll notice it. Your energy shifts, your posture improves, your eyes get sharper, your desire returns. You stand taller, you speak with more authority. Why? Because your foundation is waking up. Let's be real. This isn't just about sex. It's about confidence, drive, vitality. When your pelvic floor is strong, your entire nervous system functions better. Your hormones balance out. Your lower back pain starts to fade. Your core becomes more stable. Your brain fog clears. You feel grounded, like nothing can shake you. But here's the deal, and I want you to really hear this. You can't fake this. You can't skip steps. This isn't some trick or shortcut. It's a practice, a daily commitment, just like brushing your teeth or hitting the gym. You need to show up even when you don't feel like it, especially then, because that's when the biggest change happens. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Focus on slow, controlled squeezes. Breathe deeply into your belly. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze, hold, release, and repeat. Make it part of your morning ritual. Before coffee, before emails. Just 5 minutes for you, for your health, for your future. And if you really want to supercharge the results, I recommend using a Kegel trainer. Not because you can't do it without one, but because feedback matters. Most men don't know if they're doing it right. A good device gives you resistance, tracks your strength, and guides your progress. It keeps you accountable. It turns a vague idea into measurable gains. When you can see the improvement, when you can feel the muscles getting stronger, you stay motivated. You stay on track. You win. You wouldn't train your body blindfolded, so why train the most important muscles without guidance? Make it easy for yourself. Set yourself up to succeed. No one else is going to do this for you. No doctor, no partner, no coach. This is your responsibility. Your body, your results, your life. And the truth is, the moment you take that responsibility, something shifts. You stop blaming, stop waiting, and you start building. You become the man who doesn't give up, who doesn't settle, who doesn't let himself fade away. You've got one life, one body, one chance to feel fully alive. Don't waste it being half awake, disconnected, and numb. Don't accept weakness as your normal. Strength is a choice. Vitality is a choice. Every rep, every breath, every squeeze is a step toward reclaiming your full power. So start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, right here, right after this video. Take 5 minutes and do your first set. Squeeze like your life depends on it, because in some ways it does.